Most people don't fail because they're lazy. They fail because they never define what's truly important. Have you ever noticed how sometimes you're doing a bunch of stuff, but you're not really moving forward? So if that's you, this video is for you. Today I'm going to walk you through a simple framework you can use to fix that. It completely changed the way I think, work, and live. And it can do the same for you. And if you're in the journey of buying a business, this applies even more. Because without this clarity, you will stay stuck chasing the wrong deals or none at all. So let's get into it. Most people skip this part. Begin with the end in mind. Now I know you might heard this before, but think about it. If you don't know where you're going, how are you supposed to stay consistent? Most of us start something, a diet, going to the gym, working on a business idea, maybe even exploring buying a business. But all of a sudden, we stop. Why? Because we never actually get clear on why we even started or where we're going. And most of us don't actually take the time to define what we want. Like, why do you want to buy a business? What's the bigger picture? You want to make $10 million? Cool. But then what? So if you don't know what the end result is, who you want to become, what kind of business you want to buy, what kind of life you want, then when things get tough, you're going to quit. And I have done this. It's not that you're not motivated. You just didn't spend enough time answering this one super important question. Where are you trying to go? So before anything else, whether you're starting your day or starting your business buying journey, work on getting a clear answer on that question. Because the truth is, how you spend your time every day is either moving you closer to that answer or pulling you further away. And that's where this next framework comes in. So let me break it down in a way that will really help you. I call it the 4 boxes of your life. And every task you do, every single thing, fit into one of these 4 boxes. And by the way, I didn't come up with this myself. So if you want to go even deeper on this concept, check out the book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. It breaks this down in a powerful way. Now, box 1, important and urgent. These are the tasks that need your immediate attention and are critical to your life or work. Let's just say your client is upset. You need to close a deal. You're behind on payroll. Or you got 3 missed calls from your girlfriend waiting on you because she got a flat tire. It's stressful, it's necessary, but if you're an entrepreneur, you probably spend a lot of time here. But if you stay in this box all the time, you're just solving problems and you will burn out. Now, box 2, this box right here, it's the important but not urgent. This is where highly effective people spend most of the time because it's proactive. But the truth is, most of us never spend time here. This is where you create your personal mission statement, planning your week, setting goals, define where you're going, build long-term vision, investing in yourself like reading books, work on your business instead of in it, strengthen your relationship before there is a problem. And this is where you figure it out, why am I even doing all of this? Most people skip this box entirely. They're chasing, fixing, grinding, but never pulling back and asking the big question. That's why people hit big goals, makes a lots of money, and still feel empty. No mission, no foundation, no clarity. The next is box 3, not important, but urgent. Most people live here by default. You're checking emails, responding to text, scrolling on TikTok, answering calls that are not urgent. You're reacting to everyone else's priorities. These stuffs feel urgent, but it's not important. You're busy, but you're not moving forward. And lastly, box 4, which is not important and not urgent. This is the dead zone. You're watching Netflix all day, arguing with people online, drinking beers at 2 p.m. in the afternoon at the gas station, or spending an hour trying to pick a new outfit that you don't even need. Now, let's be real. We will all go here sometimes. But if this becomes your default, your life will sink. Now, let's bring this back, buying a business. Because most new buyers spend 90% of their time in box 3. They're searching for random deals, texting with brokers who don't even know the seller, watching YouTube videos all day, but never taking actions, looking at listing with no filter, no buy box, no clarity. But they're not doing what's actually important but not urgent, which is building their buy box, talking to real business owners, reviewing deals with a mentor, learning how to make offers. This is the real work that moves you forward, but no one's forcing you to do it. So it's easy to ignore it. The best buyers, the ones who actually close good deals, they spend time in box 2. They know why they want to own a business. So when the right deal shows up, they're ready. So here is the question I want you to ask yourself. Where are you spending spending most of your time today. But be honest, because if you catch yourself stuck in doing things that feel urgent, but they're not actually important, like replying to every message, checking emails, jumping on calls that don't even move the needle, then it's time to shut it down. Zoom out and shift. Shift back to what actually matters, to what's important, even if it's not urgent. That's where the real growth happens. And sometimes this shift just means zooming out and ask you a couple of questions. Where am I going? What's the end goal? Is what I'm doing right now building me toward that, or just keeping me busy? Because everything you do should be tied to that bigger picture. Whether that's building your business, protecting your family, creating freedom, or whatever your mission is. So if you're on the journey to buy a business, or just trying to take control of your life, this framework will save you years of wasted time. Start with the end in mind. Then filter your daily actions through these 4 boxes. And I promise, the game changes. Thanks for watching. And if this helped, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And if you're serious about buying businesses or planning your exit, then this channel is built for you. So make sure to stick around. I am Nandor and I'm the Biz Buyer. And I will see you at the next one.